Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video we're going to be talking about Skillz, and I think, no, just this is me personally, but it doesn't really matter what I think. If the market wants to keep pushing up Skillz, then it will. But I have a zero position Skillz. I actually have 12 put options because I thought that maybe Skillz stock would crash in the month of May. It could, I could totally be wrong, and we could see Skillz go all the way up to $43. But I really think that the higher and higher and higher this goes, I think it just becomes severely overvalued. But that is my opinion. But if you believe that Skillz is going up to, $43 at, at $18.20, you are looking at 140% return on investment. So if you think big money is going to push it higher and higher and higher, the Reddit crowd, because they are trying to do a short squeeze like GameStop, it won't go to $100 like GameStop because this stock is severely diluted. So that's my opinion. So if we look at Skillz, right now, the value as $6.635 billion, I think that is wrong. I think it's actually higher than that because if you fully dilute the stock, it's about 400 million shares. If we take out a calculator, 400 million shares at 18.17, we're talking about $7.3 billion. So if this thing goes to, I don't know, like $40, 400 times 40, we're talking about an evaluation around $16 billion, right? So right now for 6.6, well, let's just call it $6.63 billion. We look at its financials. They're making $67 million a quarter. They're losing about $43 million. How could you justify a valuation of a $6.6 billion when they only make $67 million of revenue? Sure, it'll grow over time. Maybe next year it'll be like closer to $100 million or maybe $150 million. But what happens if COVID goes away and people are not mobile gaming anymore as much? So that could plummet their revenue in a big way. So, and then we look at their balance sheet because of the merger acquisition. They have about $662 million of cash. They have no debt, but the shareholder equity is $235 million for a company that is valued at $6.635 billion. I think that's overvalued. Like, I can't justify that. But then, we look at Yahoo Finance. They give it a price target of $28.71. Kathy Woods really likes Skillz, so I'm going to bring that up. So if you believe that Kathy Woods right, blow up the boat on Skillz. I don't know at the end of the day. I know that the market is risky, and just from a fundamental basis, it seems overvalued. From the stats that the company is giving on a balance sheet perspective, it seems overvalued. But from a long-term perspective, if the company executes perfectly and everything goes good and everything does, everything is bright, this could be, it could grow into, 20, 30, $40 billion valuation. It wouldn't make any sense, but it could. I don't know at the end of the day. But ARK has 11 million shares. That's a lot of shares. So, we'll see what happens. But personally, I think it's overvalued and it's been under a lot of short attack. So we'll see what happens, but maybe I'm wrong, and maybe this. And I also think that in the month of May, I think right now, shorts. Sorry about that. My stupid phone came off when I'm making a video. I'm too lazy to remake the video, so yeah. Anyways, Skillz right now is valued at 6.63 billion. If it goes to $40, it's valued at 13 billion. GameStop right now is valued at $11 billion. So will it be the next GameStop? It could, but it won't go to $150 or $200 or $300 because it doesn't have a tight share structure. It has a lot of shares. It has 400 million shares. If Skillz went to $100, it would be valued at $40 billion or higher or something like that. So that's a lot of money. So I don't think Skillz is going to be the next GameStop. The valuation at $40 billion would make absolutely no sense. But anything is possible in the markets. Sometimes markets can be crazy. So, I mean, this company can have huge success and all of a sudden their revenue could jump to like hundreds of millions of dollars and investors just funnel a huge amount of money into it. So, anything's possible in the market. So, what is Skillz? Skillz is basically they have a platform to help mobile gamers gain more traction by having gambling involved in it, or rather, people betting money on it, so the engagement goes up. Right now, it's doing really good because of the COVID situation that's going on right now. People are stuck playing video games and maybe mobile games, and yeah, but if COVID ever goes away, could that really affect the business? I think it could. I don't know at the end of the day. Maybe people still love gaming, but I feel like COVID is helping this company right now, but once that goes away, I wonder. Anyways, so let's look at the investor presentations. The future of gaming entertainment. Skillz is competitive layer of internet. Apparently, on this, fulfilling a human desire for community and competition, generating 80% higher engagement than the #1 mobile game. So yeah, it makes, when you put gambling elements into it, yeah, of course Skillz is going to have a higher engagement. But these are games. I don't get them comparing it to TikTok or YouTube or Candy Crush. Like, mobile gaming average is 26. Can you game on Instagram or YouTube? I don't think so. Or I don't know about TikTok. I never used it, but they're trying to compare it to other companies, trying to make them look good. It's always like that. So I don't really understand this whole slide, because these are like YouTube and TikTok mobile services, right? Candy Crush, I can understand that, but Facebook, Candy Crush is a really old game, by the way. Facebook is like, I think they have some mobile games on it, but I don't think anybody uses Facebook to play video games on it. And Snapchat, I don't even know if Snapchat has games on it, but they put it on this. So we're redesigning mobile games. I don't really understand this too, but it is what it is. Gross margins of 95%, revenue growth of 92%, revenue of 230 million. This 95% gross margin kind of makes no sense to me, but that's what they say. Skillz, because if we look at the financials from here, right? Cost of revenue was 3 million. So I guess it is 95%. Operational expenses was kind of high at $107 million. So they are spending a lot of money to grow their business, but they do have high gross margins, so that's a good thing. So yeah, if you look from a gross profit perspective, they can grow their revenue massively. Yeah, I guess this company could have fair valuation at the end of the day, but we'll see what happens. I'm trying to find a good slide to talk about. I'm just kind of skimming over stuff really fast. I guess the monetization is really good. What is this slide? Generating strong growth with capital efficiency. GMV, capital, the total capital deployed, cash and cash equivalents. Revenue from 2016 to 2020 is $230 million. I think this got accelerated really big because of the COVID situation that's going on right now. Okay, here's the share structure. Well, no, we're getting into it. So yeah, their Q19 to Q4 2020 grew massively, but they're still losing money. Their shareholder equity is only $235 million, but if we look at the if we take everything in fully diluted, it's 427.7 million shares. That's a lot. This stock is not that. This stock is heavily diluted. I mean, not diluted. It has a lot of outstanding shares. So, you know, if you expect $100 from this stock, you know, the warrants and options are going to be exercised at $100 per share, because people are going to want to cash out at $100 per share. I can almost, like, I can't guarantee it, but I can almost feel like that's what is going to happen if this thing hits $100 per share. So I don't know, at the end of the day, if you want to gamble to go higher and or you want to hold on to the stock, then, you know, you're welcome to, because you could double your money from $18 if this thing goes back to $40. So at the end of the day, you know, I always have to say big money is moving the stock, and it is heavily shorted right now. It has a total short position of 35.06 million shares. It's been under 3 short attacks. So anyways, that is it for my video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.